You're listening to MYC Uncensored Podcast. Hi guys and girls, welcome on to today's episode on My Uncensored. We are going to talk about hardship in a relationship. So joining me today, we have Betty, Kim, Caro, and Hermandeep, and with your host Daya. Thank you girls for coming. So we're going to start, and my very first question is today, how is it hard or normal to be in a relationship? So I'm going to start with Hermandeep.
Hi, Daya. I think it's
Hi.
really normal, but in my case, the things are really different because I've never been into the relationship actually.
Oh.
Because I really have a great fear that what if my parents come to know? If they find out or what? And the second thing is, I fear rejection a lot. I don't think I'll be able to bear that up. So, yeah, that's my story.
Okay, thank you, Harmandeep. I don't think you will be able to face rejection because look at you, pretty girl. Okay, what about Betty? So tell us, is it hard or normal to be in a relationship?
For me, it's very hard because what if my parents not accept my relationship and they want me to focus just only on my school, and if they ask me to break up with my boyfriend, it's quite a tough.
Right, talking about tough Asian parents raising, that's how they works, right? Okay, so this question is about with Caro and Kim. So how is like to tell your parents about your first boyfriends? I'm gonna start with Caro.
Thanks, Daya. That's a very great question.
Yes.
Personally, I'm from Kenya and I come from the Kikuyu community. And in our community, we do have taboos and we do have rite of passages.
Yes.
So when it comes to you having a boyfriend at a very young age, that's something that's considered like outside of the community, like taboos and stuff. So for my first boyfriend, it was a bit scary to introduce to my parents. And what I did is for that, like at that time, my first love, my boyfriend, I had to introduce him to my brother. So every time that he came at home, he would come like my brother's friend. And with time, it's when I told my mom and she was not happy about it and we had to break up. So I'd say that was very hard and scary for me.
Oh, I feel you, girl. That must be like a real, very scary experience. But okay, what about you, Kim? How is it like to tell your parents about your boyfriend?
I think I had the same experience with Betty and Caron, and I'm from an Asian background too. So my parents are really strict. They only want me to focus on studying, and they, from their mindset, they think study is the only way to get your life better. So I had my first boyfriend during my teenagers, like 14 or 15 years old, and I didn't tell my parents. I was the one of the best student in school, and my teacher told my parents, "Oh, she had a boyfriend," but I still like did finish homework and stuff. Yeah, so my parents didn't let me continue on relationship, and we just broke up. And when I was 18, I moved overseas to study. We FaceTime and video calls parents like on a weekly basis, like twice, 3 times a week. But my parents never asked me about new boyfriend or anything, and I didn't tell them either. So for now, I'm in the mid-20s.
Yeah.
So 2 years ago, my dad passed away,
Sorry
and I just went back home, and I went with my boyfriend, and he's like kind of the official one I introduced to the whole family, and they kind of surprised, but they were happy for me. So that's my
like
like-
officially you can introduce your
yeah.
man.
Officially,
Yeah.
I can confront to the family.
Course. Yeah. Okay, that's good. And right, my last question will be, okay, has anyone ever been in a heartbreak and how you guys deal with it? So I'm gonna ask you, Harmandeep.
As I told you guys, that no relationship. So luckily, no heartbreak till now. I hope I don't.
Oh, you
Yeah,
lucky
I hope I don't
diva.
get it.
Okay, just stay with it. And how about you, Betty?
I always heartbroken, but when I got heartbroken, I always talking with my friends and my mom.
There's beautiful bonding between moms and daughter. How about you, Caro? How do you deal with the heartbreak?
For me, like I had earlier mentioned, my first heartbreak was as a result of my cultural, like
Yeah.
community taboos and the rites of passages. So for my first heartbreak, it was very hard and overwhelming because it was the first time I was experiencing that. But I managed my like to go through my emotions by talking to my friends and sharing what I was feeling because I was not sure if I was doing the right thing. At some point, I felt like my parents didn't love me because of what they did. But with time, I came to understand that they were really rooting for me and wanted the best for me. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful, Caro. How about you, Kim?
I think for now in the teenager time is completely different. For like during the teenagers time, I didn't think much about my feelings and stuff. I just move on really quickly, back on track quickly,
Yeah.
focus on studying again. But for now, I think it takes times to heal and to move on. I'm kind of introvert person, so I didn't share or tell to anyone my story because I don't want them to know, and I just keep myself busy. I keep working, keep studying, keep find stuff for me to do. So it takes time to heal. Yeah, it takes a long time to heal compared to the past.
Oh, thank you, Kim. And for me personally, I think working out is the best way to deal with your heartbreak because you're going to let everything out in the system, get yourself tired, and release all the endorphins. Okay, thank you guys. That was really insightful. There's so much to learn. And thank you for this episode of MYC Uncensored. Thank you for listening, and please looking after yourself and for each other. We'll be back soon for more episodes and real conversation about the stuff that really matters. So thank you, ladies, for being here once again.
Bye.
Bye.